Welcome back to the channel, guys. Scott Elsey here, and I'm giving you the good and the bad on the Robalo 206. So looking at the outside, you can see that we have the gray with the gray interior and the T-top. We got this, this was not provided by Robalo, this ski tower. This was custom made. The Robalo 206 came equipped with a 150 Yamaha and trim tabs. Coming around the trailer, you see it's a single axle trailer, all aluminum. The brackets are all aluminum, so no corrosion. This is a 2001 model. It has been in the water a lot, and it's good to see that there's zero corrosion along the trailer there. Coming through, still has his Robalo letters on there, unlike the 246 that I currently own. You can see just how pretty the boat is. The new 2001 models, just like the 246, came with the new rollers. The 2020 models had the orange rollers. One thing that is different on this one than my 246, it has the Breakaway trailer here light, and it works really good for being able to get this boat into tight spaces, especially if you have a parking garage or assigned parking space. This was added as an addition. It did not come with the shark eye lights. We added that aftermarket. You can see here though, it looks really good. Cleats, you got pop-up cleats. Not as big as the 246, but they work really good. Easy to move up and down. My 246 ones, they're kind of hard to move up and down. These were a lot easier to move. We installed some aftermarket rod cup holders. You can see there. Got your grab rail right here. Going around, continuing around the boat. Beautiful boat. Alright, let's take a look on the inside. So the ladder is located underneath this hatch. This is really slick looking, looks really nice. But I'm going to tell you from experience, when you take the kids water skiing, this is a pain in the ass. But it still looks really good. Only reason why it's a pain in the butt is just because every time a kid has to come out of the water, you got to open up the hatch, put down the ladder like this, and then climb up. But the ladder is very strong, easy to climb up. Also comes with a hatch right here underneath. Oh, let's see if I can get it open real quick. All right, just got this open. You can see that we have some empty space right here, and this is where we store our bumpers. I'm gonna reach one and grab one right here. Take good use of your empty space on the boat. Awesome place to store your bumpers. Out of the way, you also have your hoses. And I'm going to show you right in here. You can see your battery. You got your battery. And then you have a bulkhead onto your left hand side. Putting this cap back on. So really, the hard part about the ladder. Let me get this on. So really the hard part about the ladder is not climbing up it. But it is once you're getting your people off the boat and coming in, you have to reach over and grab it like this. And just when you're doing this multiple times a day, as you have kids coming in and out of the boat, not on the beach, but when just water skiing, it does get tiresome. It's really hard for little kids to pull up the ladder. Adults, it's really not that hard. You got your rod holder right here in the back. We have the aftermarket ski tower and rod holders. I really like this, guys. If you get a ski tower on here or a pull tower, get these rod holders, because what you can do is you can take the rod holders from right here, put them right here, and you just get so much more room back behind the seat. I mean, it's not really tight, but it is a little tight because it's slaying it back like that. And so sometimes when you're walking by, you'll get a lure hooked on your shoulder over there, but it's really not that bad. You got a live well right here. You can see that we got actually a live spec in there. Live well's pretty big for a 20-foot boat. You could definitely keep some fish in here. If you are tournament fishing, the live well's a little small for that, but for just recreational fishing and keeping live bait, live shrimp, live pogies, and a couple live trout, works perfect for that. You have two cup holders right here and right here. And underneath the back seat right here, you have your battery, your saltwater wash down. We also use this to store some tools right here, and we also have another fender right in there. One thing that I will say is the bad part about Robalo when you're walking on these seats, unlike the 240, it squishes down a little bit when you walk here. I mean, it's not going to damage the seat, but you do notice a heavy person like me walking on them, it does kind of squish down. But I really don't think it's really not a structural issue or anything like that, but it's just something to notice that, hey, when you step on these seats, they do have a little give into them right here. We got our bench seat here. We did not get the flip up bolsters on this one, but we really do like the helm here. The helm is set up really nice. It's off to the left. It's not right in the center, so that's good. So you can have somebody sit right next to you and still drive comfortably as if it was in the center like this. Then nobody really knows where to sit at. So it's really good that it's on the left-hand side like this. Real easy to the throttle, keys, cup holders on either side. Buttons look really sharp here all the way across, and I believe this is a 9-inch Garmin that we have installed in here. And then our Lincoln tree tabs is right here. We put in a Fusion radio. We swapped it out. Just wanted something a little bit upgrade here, and so that is not part of it when you get it started. We put that in. You also have your audio input and your cigarette light charger, or your cigarette right here, 12 volt. Couldn't talk for a second. Very nice T-top coming up to the front. One thing I really like is that you could take off this front seat right here, and it acts as a live well. And one thing else about the back live well that works, it works really good as an ice chest. And so if you want to save room and not put an ice chest underneath the seat, the back live well does do that really good. Your battery switch is located right here. You have really good floor drains on the 206, no dip in there, so it's really easy to remove material out of. Your freeboard on your boat comes up to about just below kneecap. You can see right there. And so if you want to do a little offshore fishing on it, you can see how much freeboard you have. No bolsters on the side on the 206, but it does have bolsters when you come up to the front. Kind of wish they did put bolsters on the 206, just like when they did on the 246. Kind of have something good to lean against. You have your front seatings that goes in here. The front seating on this boat, guys, is the selling point for all of Robalos in the Bay Series. The front seating is just absolutely awesome. You have an oversized ice chest up here. We have put some big red snapper in this ice chest right here, guys. You usually don't have an ice chest this big on a bay boat, especially a 20-foot bay boat. I really like how they have the step down here that comes down. We've got a little bit of dirt in here, but it makes it a lot better to drain than on the 246 where the hole's right here. That one seems to hold a little bit water, where you can see this one does not hold water, this kind of design here. Really like that. Latches are the same as on the 246. Come down and shut it. Looks really good. Underneath the front hatch here, we installed the batteries for the trolling motor. We also use this area to put all of our life jackets in, and so it's kind of a multi-purpose area. But you can see how much room that you have there. You could put a first aid kit up here if you wanted to, but we don't have one. We usually store it in the back. I'll show you that in a second where we store it at. But you can also put all your life jackets right here. Coming over to the side hatch. Open up, you can see we got pool noodles, fishing nets, just kind of an all-around storage area here. You got very big oversized rod holders, so if you're traveling, you want to put your rods in here, you could fit a full rod in here with the popping cork. You just don't know how important that is to me, making sure that I can get my offshore rods in here and my inshore rods with popping corks. It's such a pain in the butt having to take this popping corks off if you can't fit it in to your rod holders here. We have 2 cup holders that came with the boat. We installed rod and cup holders aftermarket here. Coming in, this is your navigation light that comes standard with the boat. And like I said before, we installed 2 shark eyes right here. And look how sharp that looks, guys. We did a really good job on that. We got our Maine Kona trolling motor, and its plug-in is right here in the anchor box. You see right there, anchor fits perfect. I think he actually got the Robalo anchor, the $700 Robalo anchor, and look how nice it looks on it. It does fit perfect. The anchor does do a good job of holding this boat down. I need to find me a new anchor for my boat. No scratch marks up here. Really like how good this anchor does fit in there, and it's big enough to hold this boat. All right, guys. Well, oh, hold on. So also our speakers are located on the starboard side and on the port side. Comes with 2 speakers. Doesn't come with 4, but it's plenty loud enough. We had a great time on the beach. We had a great time fishing, listening to it. And you also have your saltwater wash down right here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're looking at a Robalo 206 Cayman, this boat is actually a beast for a 20-foot boat. We took it all the way down to the Keys. You can see it where it's right behind my boat, and this boat actually can take the waves really well for a 20-foot boat. We had some times where we're in high 2s, say 2.6, and pretty choppy, and I would look over there and see Matt driving the boat, and it rides really good. We also got it up to 47 miles per hour today, doing a test ride, and we did have a leeward wind with us, so we were riding with the wind to our backs, but this boat will move with the 150 on it. Let me know if you guys get it up that high, but we had it trimmed pretty high up. We were right at 60,000 RPMs when we were running, but man, we looked sharp out there as we were hauling butt on the way in. So one thing I forgot to show you is the hatch behind here. So this pops down easy, just like that. And you have easy access to all of your electronics. We also put a little basket in here to put our keys in. This area stays very dry when it's raining and when we're running in rough seas. We have our Robalo bag right here, additional side screen, just some area. We also have our hat right there, but you just see how easy it is to install your Garmin. We installed our Garmin ourselves. Just very easy to get to everything that you have right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the water.